Today's video is sponsored by ARCANErushbattlegrounds, a new, really fun auto-battler card game that has got me hooked. Honestly, I'm addicted to this game. There are over 100 cards from 7 different races, and each of them have some unique mechanics. It's really cool, it has some really amazing heroes that you can pick out of, and it's definitely got me hooked. So if you want to start playing this game today, there's going to be a link in the description and the pinned comment of this video, or use the QR code over there to download Arcane Rush today. My favorite thing about the game is the fact that you don't have to be on 24/7, or you don't have to necessarily log in every single day. If you don't have the time to play, don't play it, but if you want to play 24 hours a day, you can still do that, because even if you join a battle, but then you have to leave immediately, just close it down, and then when you come back, your game is still gonna be there. Doesn't matter the time of day, it's always gonna be there. Everything's just saved up, and it's a preset battle against other teams. And just to make this game even more fun, it obviously does have the arena system as well. It does have clans available. You can start playing with your friends and just have fun together. Another cool feature of the game is the fact that they have different heroes that you can pick as the battle starts, and you can make sure you choose the right one depending on the battle start, where you can see exactly what you're fighting. So as an example, we have 2 heroes right now which I can choose between, right? And you can choose depending on what you have over here, right? It says this fight unit types are going to be orc, undead, and dragon. However, if you want to swap, you can click this one to refresh, and then it's going to give an ad, and then you can pretty much, after you watch the ad, so after I play the ad, it gave me a free refresh. Like I said, I can click this one and it changes the heroes that I get. So you can do this. However, playing the ad for the first time, it takes a little bit, so it depends on if you want to play it. Because you don't like the heroes, go for it. If not, just choose whichever one that you want. I'm just gonna go with the basic one, which most people should get, the free one, Captain Morgan. So let's go into the fight, and I guess let's do a proper fight. This one can take a little bit, but as I mentioned earlier, the cool thing about this is if you do not have the time to finish this, you can just close it up, right? You can just close the game. If you come back later, in a few hours, next day, or whatever, you're still gonna have the same fight going on. So there are quite a few good starters, but I'm not gonna go too much into it today. But one of the ones that I will start from here is going to be this one, because I gave myself another unit, right? So I can start with 2 of these, and then I'm gonna start fighting. And the way that this one's going is it pretty much goes in groups and phases, right? You're gonna see, so the first fight, you see that there are 8 people in this group. So pretty much after the groups happen, after 5 fights, you're gonna get yourself the top 4 and gonna advance to the next phase. If you don't get in the top 4, you're obviously gonna be you're gonna lose, and you're gonna start over again. So I'm not gonna go through all of these ones, but I'm just gonna play whatever I get over here. However, one of my favorite ones are the dragons so far, right? There's several races. You have neutral, orcs, dwarves, what else, undead, then dragons, demons, and then the last one's gonna be elves. As you advance through the game, you can keep getting more and more, depending on as you advance your what's his name, the shop vendor. Pretty much you level up your shop vendor. The higher you get, the more rewards you're gonna get, the more you're gonna upgrade your cards, and at the same time, like I said, the more of the factions you're gonna unlock. So one thing that is really important to keep in mind and try and do is when you get 3 cards of the same one, right? When you get 3 cards like this, so I got 2, let's say I got another one, it basically upgrades the card into a golden one, and then it also gives you another card of the higher tier. It gives you an option to kind of like get the next one. So let me try and see this one. So I'm gonna sell one, I'm gonna buy another one, I'm gonna place this one. The reason why I did that is because I had 2 coins left over. I could have done 2 things: refresh twice and try and get something good, or sold that doggo, as it's called, right? Doggo, and then after I sold that doggo, I could have I bought another one. So that's what I did. I just preferred to buy another one, and now I can see what happens next. Because if you refresh, if you keep gold, and then the round ends, you're gonna lose that gold. Okay, so keep in mind, unless you're gonna get a specific hero, which obviously if you get lucky to get him at the beginning, which saves your gold between phases, you lose all the gold that happens in between phases. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I have 6 coins. I can upgrade my shop, go to the next level, and this is one of the cool features. Every time you upgrade your shop, you're gonna have different relics. After this runs over, I'm gonna go and show you the relics that I have, but these ones give you some specific what's it called, some specific top-ups, I guess. So this one gives an ally +2 damage, gives an ally +4 damage, gives an ally +2 HP. I'm obviously going to go with this one that gives me +4 damage. However, I don't know who I'm going to use it on because some of these ones are not really worth it, but I guess this one's just at random. So I'm going to look over here. I see that I don't have there's not necessarily anybody that I want from this, so I can refresh and then I can see, there we go. I got the third card. See, it shows you those arrows up. You can just click it, buy, and then it upgrades you, gives you more stats. Now I'm going to place him. And then after that, see, it gave me another card. It gives me a tier 3, right? So it gives you the next tier up. You start with tier 1. Then if you don't upgrade your shop, this one's going to be a tier 2. If your shop is upgraded to tier 2, this one's a tier 3, and so on. So it keeps giving you the higher tier. And now I can see which ones do I get. Okay, so I have an orc, I have dragon. And then when an ally kills dragon, this unit gains damage. So this one can be good. But it's only when a dragon kills. However, this one's really fun because it starts with good HP. See, the red one's the HP, this one's the attack. And then after it gets killed, it also has taunt, which means they're going to attack this one first. After this one loses the HP, you're gonna pretty much get another unit. So it kind of allows you to take advantage of it. It's a bit quirky, and it's you know what, for the way that maybe the game looks, it's really complex. Right? It's a really complex game, and I'm really enjoying it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, as I said at the beginning, I'm pretty much addicted to it. You can see that there's one more fight now left up until we get to the next phase. I can try and get this one again, right? Because if I get the third one, let me just refresh. Let's see, can I get another one? I can get this one, but then I'm gonna no, I'm just gonna place this one over here. I also get the doggo. Let me refresh again. Let's see, anything interesting I can get? Nope. Okay, let me get this one. I guess I cannot, but if I want short, I just do that. I sell it. Then I can get this one, and I'm not gonna place it because he summons a clubber every time I do it, right? So he summons a clubber, so I'm gonna leave that spot available. Maybe next one I'm gonna get either the person that starts with the doggo or the clubber, and then I can get another higher level card. However, I'm gonna show you a trick. If you do get in the shop that unit that can give you the, okay, I might lose this one or maybe not. Let's see, come on. Okay, this one's a draw, right? So if you lose if you lose and the opponent loses, basically there's no more units on the board. It's a draw. So it's a draw. I move on to the next stage. Now we're gonna have these groups, and this is basically you have to eliminate all the lives. So let me see, do I have what I want here? Nothing yet. Let me refresh. So what I wanted to show you is this. Come on, give me 1 second show for the video. Okay, so you see, I can get this one, right, to upgrade my next one. But what I'm gonna do before I get it, I'm just gonna be upgrading the shop. Then I'm gonna choose another relic, which again, relics are really cool. Give a tier 2 orc +6 damage, give 4 HP, get 1 tier undead at the start of the next turn, give 2 allies +3 damage. I'm gonna go with this one. So the reason why I upgraded the shop first is because, look at this. I'm gonna place this undead, right? Even if I hadn't gotten them, I would have sold this one. I'm gonna sell it, and now I can buy this. And now after I place this tier 3 one, because I upgraded the shop, I'm gonna get the option to get a tier 4, right? So it's really cool, and it's extremely complex. I'm not gonna lie. It's extremely complex, and it's really, really fun. Now, this one has been a bit of a pickle. The reason I'm saying that is because, well, even though dragons are my preferred ones, I really love Swamp Thing, right? Swamp Thing is one of the best units in the game because it can keep permanently gain stats. So if you manage to get him earlier on, you can do some crazy stuff. So I guess I'm just gonna get Swamp Thing. I'm gonna place him, and then I'm gonna go ahead with a fight. But I think I'm just gonna come back towards the end of the fight because this one can take, a few minutes. So maybe I come back when I am in the last fight, and then we're gonna, I'm gonna show you a few more things at the end. Like I said, I'm gonna show you about the races. I'm gonna show you where you can get relics, all of that. So I guess see you in a bit. Okay, just want to interject over here for a bit and show you another cool feature, but that you can take advantage of. So for example, I have 2 of the surprise eggs, right? I have 2 of them already in my hand, but then there's another one in the shop. However, I don't have the coins to buy it anymore. It's not worth it for me to sell them. So what you can do is you can click this button over here and it freezes the units in the shop, which means when the round ends, your shop is not going to refresh. You're going to have the same things in the shop, which is going to allow me to pretty much upgrade the card, right? And that's gonna be better because you already keep the highest stats, plus it upgrades it a little bit, and I'm also gonna get the, what's it called? I'm also gonna get a higher level tier unit to place. So yeah, again, see in a bit. So like I said, I froze the shop, I can buy this now. However, I'm gonna do the smart thing again. I see they have 12 coins, cost me 9 coins to upgrade the shop. So I'm gonna upgrade the shop first. I'm gonna use the artifact, let me see, which one would be the better one? I guess I'm gonna go with Undying Tinctures. Yep, because they're gonna give me a golden unit. Now I'm gonna buy this one. There we go, see, kept the massive stats. I'm gonna drop it and now I'm gonna get a golden unit, right? Tier 5, not golden, sorry, tier 5 unit guaranteed. And then I can choose the best one. And obviously, I'm gonna go with my favorite one, which is the dragons, because they're so cool. Like, you're basically you're gonna devour random ally. And the one that I'm gonna devour is gonna be this one, because I don't need that gold placement anymore. So you place him, then it's like, okay, who are you gonna devour? Or I could even go with this one, you know what? Yeah, let me go with this one, because that one's already done the job. And there we go, got the stats, and now I can move on and continue the fight. Okay, so now I'm at the last fight, and let me show you something really cool and the reason why I love the dragons so much. So this is the last fight. I pretty much bought all that I could do, and basically what I'm going to be doing is I have these two dragons that devour an ally and gives an ally dragon +5/+5 for each unit you've devoured this game. So taking advantage of this mechanic of the dragons, you can get a ton of stats. So as an example, I'm going to deploy this one, and I'm going to eat this dragon. I gain its stats. And then see, boom, lots of other stats. Then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to place this one and I'm going to devour this one over here. Okay, let me just place it again. Deploy and devour this one. Boom, you're going to see a ton of stats. Let's see that one. Because it was an egg, this one transformed into something, a different one. So when they play dragon, give 3/3 to another dragon. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to sell it, even though I don't need it. I'm going to do like this, and then I'm going to place it. What does this one say again? Oh, this one devours as well. Devour an ally, gives my damage to random ally. That one's only when I die. So I guess I can place it. Then I can devour this one. And then I'm going to have nothing on the left, because if I'm going to have something on the left, this one's going to keep devouring the one on the left every single turn. I could do that, and this, you know what, let's do it just for sake of the video. And you're going to see some insane stats on this dragon, but at the same time, look at how many stats the Swamp Thing has. This is why I love it so much. It's like you place it first as 5/5, but because it keeps getting this every time somebody dies, right? Something happens when this unit sees X allies die in combat. So every time they die, he keeps gaining stats permanently. And this is without having any other undead. Imagine if they were like undead with cursed 3/3. He could be insane. So let's watch this fight. I guess I'm going to refresh. I'm not going to need it. Let's watch this fight. I'm only going to have 4 units. But they're really strong. Let's see, can I win or not? Sometimes this can be tricky if you're facing people with barriers, or if you're facing people like this one that has, the orcs have something where you can put, I don't remember exactly what it's called, but they cannot get killed. When they attack, they cannot get killed. You have to attack them. But you saw I pretty much won this one. I got first place. And every time you win, you get more ranking points. As you get ranking points, you get higher down the... obviously higher up the league, and every time you finish you get XP to upgrade. Every 100 gives you the option to upgrade. So let me show you as an example. Okay, so I'm level 30 and it gives me the option to upgrade. Costs you 300 gold. I do have some resources, because you know I've gotten this, but when you upgrade it gives you some random rewards. You click it, this one says that I'm getting all my tier 2 dragons are upgraded, right? So this one's really fun. If I upgrade it again, it's gonna be another, I think they're all at random, right? Not the random bonus. All tier 4 orcs are upgraded. They keep getting more and more stats. Now let's have a quick look at the shop, for example. So for example, at the shop you have some free stuff every single day. There we go, you get free gold every day, but this is where you would go if you're looking to try and get, for example, more relics, right? Every time you advance, you can get yourself the resources to buy relics. With the relics, right, these ones you can get rare heroes, sorry, not relics, these are for heroes. You can get the heroes, and then same thing over here, epic heroes. And then let me see if I scroll a little bit down with the... what is it? There we go. See, you get the relic bags. These are the resources. When you see those little like pot things, you can keep buying yourself relics. So as an example, let's say I buy this 100 one. It says it can give you 8 common and then 0 to 4 rare ones. So let's see, what do I get? Okay, got some good ones. I got quite a few. And then after you get them, you go over here. Let me see, click this one. Then you would go to your, basically, because each relic is specific to every one of the races, right? Again, orcs, dwarves, undead, dragon, and neutral. If you go over here, then you see that you have other ones. So you can choose which one do you want to select and equip there. And basically they show you, see 2 stars, 3 star, 4 star, and 5 stars. So basically, depending on what races are used in that fight, you can have some of these relics pop up and you can choose between whichever relics that you want. It's a pretty fun game overall, right? It's a really good game. Again, I'm pretty much addicted to it, so you know, I hope you guys are gonna enjoy and you're gonna start playing this game again. I might do some more videos on it. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments down below, because I'm really, like I said, I'm really having fun. I'm addicted. This is what I do at night. I go to bed, I get on my phone, and I just play some fights in Arcane Rush. So what are you waiting for? Start playing Arcane Rush Battlegrounds with me today. You can use the link in the description or pinned comment of this video, or the QR code that appears on the screen right now to download and start playing the game today. So yeah, thank you Arcane Rush for sponsoring today's video.